Hi, I'm MSBA President Keith Trufer, and I'm here today with the October 2018 Presidential Video Message. Today I'd like to talk about 4 topics. The first is the Section and Committee Orientation Leadership Conference held just last September. Secondly, I'd like to talk to you about an exciting new tool that's available to our Judicial Appointments Committee. Third, I want to highlight some of the developments in our Lawyer Assistance Program. And finally, I'd like to address a topic that's received some warm discussion, that related to the operation and proposed changes to our email discussion lists or listservs. In September, we convened a conference of section and committee leadership. At the conference, the participants heard from our Executive Director, Vic Velasquez, and from me as to a roadmap how we see the MSBA going this year in terms of our plans and our perceived challenges. At the meeting, the section and committee chairs received a resource guide to assist them in providing for their members means of better communication and an ability to provide richer, fuller content. Finally, we opened the floor up for questions and received great feedback and great ideas that will assist us in improving what we do for our members and for our profession. I'd next like to talk to you about our Judicial Appointments Committee, one of the hardest working committees within the MSBA. Each year, for every judicial application in the state, this committee reviews every single one of the applications, contacts all of the references within those applications, interviews each and every applicant, and makes recommendations to the local Judicial Appointments Committee and ultimately to the governor. This involves an extraordinary amount of work, reviewing literally thousands of pages of applications and contacting dozens and dozens of references. But now, the MSBA has created a central repository for all judicial applications. That repository is available to all members of the Judicial Appointments Committee within the jurisdictions they serve. This repository we call the Judicial Application Tool. This tool will serve to relieve the burden on the committee members and to promote greater efficiency in the review process. Special thanks for this effort go to the Judicial Appointment Committee co-chairs, including Sidney Butcher, MSBA staff, Kevin Cook, and Vic Velasquez, and our communications partner, Blue Ocean Ideas. Last month, I told you about some changes that are taking place with our Lawyer Assistance Program. That program provides real help to our members who suffer from emotional health challenges such as depression, stress, anxiety, and problems with alcohol or substance abuse. Through our association with Core Care, a national network of counselors, a counselor can be available in your community to assist you, a friend, or a colleague. These services are completely free and completely confidential. So if you or someone you know needs help, call this number. One of the most popular member benefits the MSBA offers are its email discussion lists, commonly referred to as listservs. These discussion lists permit our members to share information and ideas important to them and to our profession. Because the MSBA recognizes the importance of this service to our members, we owe it to you to make sure that those lists are open and available for the purposes for which they were designed. Last spring, we received requests from some of our members to intervene in response to some of the to certain behavior that was taking place on the lists. As a result of these requests from our members, we examined the existing rules. We researched what rules are in use by other organizations for lists of this kind, and we developed a set of proposed guidelines to govern future use of the email discussion lists. Those guidelines were approved by our Executive Committee for circulation among the members with a period of comment. Those guidelines are now available on the website under the Members tab, Email Discussion List Rules. As we near the close of the comment period, please send any suggested comments or changes to membership@msba.org. While we are always open to feedback, both positive and negative, we owe it to you, our members, to make sure that these lists remain open and available for the purposes for which they were designed. All right, to summarize, we've discussed the section and committee chair orientation conference, the exciting new tool available to our Judicial Appointments Committee, the changes happening to our lawyer assistance program, and the proposed guidelines on the MSBA's email discussion lists. Thank you for listening, and check back next month to find out what's happening with your MSBA. And if you want to stay up to date with the MSBA, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn.